Can you please share a little bit about yourself, like a self-introduction?
Okay, I am Sridhar, Gorur Sridhar. My native place is Gorur. I got about 37 years of experience in various industries like aerospace, automotive, medical, heavy engineering, and engineering services. So I worked in various industries since past more than 10 years. I'm a freelance quality consultant. I'm into quality consulting and trainings.
Great,
This
sir.
is,
And the reason we are here is because you have been very inspiring in terms of the content that you share. I have seen your content on LinkedIn, and that's how we connected. So can you tell a little bit about what kind of consulting you provide, like how you help others?
I do consulting on various standards like ISO, aerospace standards, medical standards, ISMS, and other things. Then I give trainings on quality, Lean, Six Sigma, any topic related to quality, and
Great,
also
sir.
project management. This is what I do.
Great, sir. And this today, what we are going to do is that you recently published this very nice booklet of your own quotations. What we will do is one by one, you will flip the pages and explain your quotes. Because the reason I requested you to do this recording is your content is so powerful, the meaning is so deep. I thought it is worthwhile to share the deeper aspects of these words with our community at large. As you know, you are in very serious industries, aerospace, health. Like if things go wrong, people will lose their lives. Similarly, my passion is about quality in the construction domain. And I always look for inspiration from other domains which are much more advanced uh, in their implementation. So that's why I follow you, and that's why I request you to do this. So, sir, can we start? Can you flip to the next page?
Yeah, no problem. As a matter of fact, quality is universal. It is irrespective of the domain, be
Yes,
it
sir.
construction, mining, or medical, or aerospace. It is all the same. Quality will not change.
Exactly. And that's why I think this will be very inspiring to everyone.
Okay.
Let's flip, sir. Great. So, quality is not working with tools, but with conscious. So, if you want to just explain what you want to convey with these lovely words.
See, normally what we say is when talk about quality, we talk about quality tools, QC tools, lead tools, and other things. But it is not those tools. It will only help us to do some analysis. But once you work with your conscious, then you feel that what you're doing is right. That is a better way to start rather than starting off with tools. So that is what I mean.
Great. So what you are indicating is that the people who are dealing with whatever they are, whether they are producing or giving a service, it is their own conscious that is the first condition. The tools are
Correct.
just one of the things that they will use to deliver. Is that
Correct.
correct, sir?
Right.
Great, sir. Thanks for these lovely words. Can we go to the next one? Quality is not getting to the root cause of the problem, but sowing the right seed. Please explain, sir.
In this, what I mean is when you talk about quality tools analysis, we try to do a fishbone analysis, then try to find out the causes and the root causes. But what I feel is this is all secondary. The first thing is if you put the right step forward, do it right the first time. That is, make a good start. That will solve all the problems instead of doing analysis or firefighting later.
So what you're saying is that if we have all the measures in place to do it right first time, we won't have the need to do analysis of the problems.
You don't need any of those.
So what is the meaning of sowing the right seed? Is it sowing the right thoughts in the people for their conscious, or is this training that
Taking
is given to them?
sowing in the right seed in the sense that taking the right step first. That is your consciousness. You should feel that whatever you're doing is right without being
Got it. So this is in
bossed
this is
over
like
or
a this is like a continuation to the previous quote about consciousness.
correct.
It's now you are telling that even for people to have the right consciousness, they need to have the right mindset, they need to have the right thoughts,
Yeah,
and
your
somebody
perspective
needs
or
to
your
guide them.
view should be proper.
Great, sir. Let's go to the next one, sir. This is getting very interesting. And this is three, four words, but very, very impactful. Introspect. Do not inspect. Can you highlight the meaning behind it, sir?
It is similar to the previous one. It means introspect means see what you are doing is right. The inspection comes later. Inspection comes because you do some mistake, then you start inspecting, then you start correcting. Instead of that, introspect whether what you are doing is right, whether it is the right way to do, is the right thing to do. That itself will solve the problem, or that will
Got it.
not give way for any issues or any problems later on. So inspection is later on. It's just a post-mortem exercise.
Got it, sir. Lovely. Let's go to the next one, sir. Quality is an attitude. It is a soft skill. Please help us understand this better, sir.
Yeah, as I told you, it is the consciousness which helps to build the quality. It's an attitude. It is not, it doesn't come with tools or learning something. That is, anybody can learn the tools anytime in their lifespan. But if you have that culture of building the right quality in yourself, that is a good start. That is a better way to start.
And what do you mean by soft skill?
Soft skill is inherent. Nobody can teach you anything. It has to come by heart. It has to come. It's a mindset.
So, sir, when you say it comes inherently in large organizations where you consult, a lot of people may be coming from different backgrounds. They may or may not have the right mindset or education to begin with. So, how would you make sure that they have the attitude of quality and they have the soft skill, which
That has to start within, let's say, from the parental level or from the house. So the hard skills or the hard facts, anybody can learn. It is a bookish knowledge. But if it is, you have the right attitude, that is a big step forward.
got it. Let's go to the next one, sir. Quality is not what you do right, but when you want to do it right. This is little tricky. I'll repeat it. Quality is not what you do right, but when you want to do it right. Can you please explain this, sir?
Again, it's a matter of attitude. If you feel that whatever you're doing is right, that itself is quality and that is the right thing to do. It is not what you do right, means that is again a postmortem. You do something, check, inspect whether it is okay or not okay. If it is okay, you go forward. If it is not okay, you redo the things. That is your plan, do, check, act, PDCA cycle. But when you want to do it right, that is the right approach to follow. That is what I have told in
So,
the previous
so this is
slides
the
also.
intention. It
Yeah,
is the intention
if
that
the
you want to
intention
do
is
it
right,
right.
your deeds will
Then
be right.
got it. Got it. Great, sir. Let's go to the next one. Please explain this diagram, sir.
Here, what I intend to say is, say, first the bottommost inner circle is the quality control. Above that, you have the quality assurance, which is built around that. Quality assurance is nothing but it, you ensure that quality is built into the system by way of your quality QMS, work instruction process, and other things. Above that, all comprehensive is your quality management system, that is your QMS, the complete documentation. Above that, what I want insurance means you are ensuring quality insurance means you're insuring the whole thing against quality or quality defects. So that is the most comprehensive thing that you can think of. That means it is similar to taking a life insurance or vehicle insurance. You're ensuring that nothing goes wrong.
Got it, sir. And I think there is a larger circle around it, which you had hinted on the very first few quotes, which is the consciousness. Quality consciousness is also there,
Correct.
which is, I think, a larger circle, and it's
Right.
inherent in your messages. Great, sir. Can we please go to the next one, sir? Quality is not what the customer returns, but when the customers return. Again, very nice play of words, sir. It's very clear, but I would like you to explain it.
See, when you talk about quality, you deliver something to the customer. It may be a service or it may be a product. If there is anything, some found defective, he will return the product or he will return the service saying that this has to be reworked upon. So that you feel it is quality, you will collect the data and work on that, do a fishbone cause and effect and corrective action, preventive action. You put everything in place. So that is not is what is quality. Quality is when the customers return. That means what you are doing is right the first time. Customers are happy, customers are satisfied. They come to you with larger orders and they give referral to other customers. That is what is quality. Something might be wrong once in a while, it is okay, but when the customer is overall satisfied, that is quality.
Got it. So the ultimate indicator of quality is the customer satisfaction, and that makes them come back to you.
Right. He has to come
Great.
back.
He's coming back and also recommending you to others.
Right.
Great, sir. And we all wish to have that. You cannot market quality, but quality markets for you. Please, sir, throw some light on these words.
You cannot market quality means you cannot go and tell the customers or everybody saying that you are number one in quality, you make all quality products. You need not tell that. Quality is not a mouthpiece. But in the other sense, quality markets for you. Even if you are silent without marketing anything, if your quality is good, 100% delivery on time, defect-free delivery, then automatically customers will come back to you or get you more references. So you need not brag about yourself saying that you are quality conscious and you are following every systems and process. That's not necessary for you to do. The
So,
product
sir,
should speak for itself. Product and the process and delivery should speak for itself.
sir, in today's day and age where everything is in the digital realm, in social media, I mean, more than anything, that is what is influencing people. So, how would the quality market for you aspect work? Like, how would it work? Like, what would be the real way it which it will spread?
Quality
Eh,
markets means it is right the first time and there is no defects and it is not coming back from the customer as customer problems or customer returns.
Okay.
So
So,
there is
so
no
the
issues with your deliveries.
so the satisfaction of the people is what will create the word of mouth and the goodwill for
Right.
you.
That is what sells for you.
Got it. Got it. Great, sir. Great inspiration. Let's next one, sir. Be quality conscious, but not unconscious towards quality. Again, sir, great play of words. Can you please explain?
Again, it is somewhat similar to the previous one. Be quality conscious means your mindset should be right. What I mean by not unconscious means like in Hindi, what they say, chalta hai attitude. You
Right.
cannot have that chalta hai attitude and say it is okay. We'll do it better the next time. So you should not have that unconsciousness or you should not have that stepmotherly feeling towards quality.
Great, sir. Very, very well described. I actually did not get the real meaning of this till now when you explained it. Thank you. Let's go to the next one, sir. Whatever known is known. Whatever unknown is unknown. But when unknown becomes known, it solves the problem. Sir, you're a magician with words, but for layman, can you please explain this?
So whenever there is a problem, you know, we do a root cause analysis, we do a corrective action, preventive action. So how do you do a root cause analysis? By finding out the causes, root causes, trying to solve the problem and identify the issues. So what it says here is whatever known is, yes, we know what is there. That is nothing great in that. Whatever unknown is unknown, that is also very clear. But when unknown becomes known, that means when there is a clarity in what mistakes you have done, why the mistakes have happened, what are the lapses which has happened, then it really solves the problem. So we need not dig deep into that. You should know what went wrong and what is it. You yourself will come to know that something is wrong and you're not
It's a
doing it.
discovery. It's the process of discovering.
Correct.
Great, sir. Great. Next one, please. Quality is when you celebrate problems and mourn quick fixes. That's a easy one to understand. And it's like that other saying that we used to have in a kindergarten, for want of a nail, the battle was lost, or a stitch in time saves nine.
Right.
But can you elaborate how you intended this to be understood?
What what I mean by celebrate problems is the more the problems you have or more issues you have, that means you're doing a good job. You're identifying the problems and you're trying to correct it by means of process and methods. But on the other hand, quick fixes. If you say that something has to be done quickly and you fix it, it's a band-aid solution. That will not solve the problem. It's a temporary measure. It's only a band-aid solution. Long term, it doesn't hold. So the more the problems it is covered, the more better your process will be.
Absolutely, sir. And in fact, I have seen that the temporary quick fixes give false sense of security. And then
Correct.
when the small problem which you tried to hide or band-aid then turns out into a much larger one.
Yes, then you will
So
feel bad that you had a quick fixes. That is what is more.
right, right. Great, sir. Next one, please. Quality is not what you give to your customers, but what the customers expect from you. That's also very straightforward. If you could elaborate, please.
Yeah, we say that we supply quality products. Our products are meeting customers on time delivery, and it is all 99% good or 99.9% good. That is what we claim, or most of the companies claim. That is not what is quality. Quality is what the customers expect from you. They always expect 100%. Come what may, you should always give 100%. It is not 90%, 95%
So
quality
this
product
is
what you give.
so what you are hinting upon here is that it is not only the specified requirements, it is also the implied requirements.
Implied needs. You have to meet both the
Got it, got it. Great, sir. Great point. Let's
implied
go to
needs and the customer needs.
got it, sir. Let's go to the next one, please. Root causes are directly proportional to the resources invested. Please explain this, sir. This one is a tough one to understand.
So when you do a root causes analysis is done for any quality issues or quality problems. And it requires real good resources, amount of resources in terms of time, manpower, resources, maybe some infrastructure facilities, etc., etc. But if the management don't give that, if they say that you have another 10 minutes to solve the problem and finish it and give me a report, that means what the root cause analysis what do it will be a half-hearted approach and it will not be the right solution. So it directly is proportional to the resources invested. If you have enough time, given enough time and resources, then you will come out with proper root causes and you can justify the issues and solve the problem. So
Understood.
it all again,
Understood.
it's a top-down approach with the management.
Understood. Very clear now. Thank you for explaining, sir. Let's go to the next one. Quality, if you feel it is correct, you are right. If you feel it is wrong, you are right. Again, sir, your word magic is amazing. Please explain this, sir.
Again, it's an attitude. So quality, if you feel that what you have done is right, it is right because that is what you are supposed to do. Other one is if you feel it is wrong, then also you're right because you know that your inner self is telling you that something is wrong. That means that is right. So that is a matter of attitude.
If we extend this one, sir, so if you feel it is wrong, but the results are right, means your indicators are showing it is right, but your feeling is that it is not right. So how does someone deal with that situation?
It is wrong. If you feel it is wrong, if your inner self, inner voice tells you it is wrong, it is definitely wrong. You cannot go ahead with it. Come
Got
what
it.
may, whatever is the pressure you have with the top management or bosses or whoever it is, or customer or for the sake, for that matter, you should not yield to the pressures.
Got it. Got it. So the point is that you should figure out why you are feeling it so you can establish, because scientifically we'll have to establish the reason of anything not being acceptable as per quality standards. So the feeling
Right.
is from your experience, from your intuition, which then it's your job to put it out in the right manner. Is that correct, sir? Is that what you
Right.
meant?
Right.
Great, great. Thanks for explaining. Let's move forward, sir. Quality is the recipe with the ingredients being common sense and integrity. Look, I'm so happy you finally got integrity into the quote, sir. Please explain this, sir.
Yeah, again, it was on the similar ones which was stated earlier. It is the integrity in the inner self, inner voice which drives quality. And quality is nothing, it is not great. So if you feel that what you're doing is right, it is use a common sense approach. That is the first principles. You
First
will always be right.
principles.
You need not worry
Great.
about it. Use your proper sense. Then whatever you do it with integrity. Have integrity in every action what you do. That means you should be always right.
This is so true, sir.
Automatically your quality will be right.
So true. The first principle approach, unfortunately, it's not being taught in any, in education, academics, or anywhere. But I think it's the most fundamental way of solving problems or even thinking through how to approach things. So I'm so happy you brought it here. Sir, if you don't mind on this point, I wanted to ask because integrity word came first time in your quotes. How do you define integrity? What is your, like, if you have to explain to somebody about integrity, what will you tell them?
Like if you had seen in my previous one of the previous quotes, I had said that if something is wrong, it is really wrong.
If
If
you
you feel
feel.
that inner voice says it is wrong, it is really wrong. That is integrity. You have to stand up to that and say it is not right, and you cannot allow it to happen. That
So
is integrity.
integrity is the inner voice, the
Right,
the the sound of your conscience.
right.
Got it, got it. Please move ahead, sir. This is getting so deep and interesting. Quality is a top-down approach, similar to our body. The mind decides where our feet has to go. I think it's plain and simple, laid out very clearly. But in an organization way, because I'm sure this is reflecting on an organizational behavior kind of a situation. Can you explain this from that standpoint, sir?
It's a top-down approach means it has to come from the top management. So if the top management is really interested in driving quality, in putting the quality system in place, it works. If the top management says it is okay, just chalta hai, it is okay, you do something and give it, means it doesn't work. It is similar to a body where the mind decides where a feet has to go. Means it's the top one which decides where the feet has to go. The mind decides where you have to move. That means the top management has to decide how your company has to flourish and how it has to move forward. No
Sir,
doubt
tell
they talk
me.
about quality, they talk about revenue, they talk about growth, they talk about everything. And they talk on all that, the first preference what they give is for the invoicing and the growth of the company. Quality always comes second. Whatever they talk, quality is always second. But
So,
it should be
sir,
the other way around.
how does a good uh, quality conscious professional working in such an organization who may not be in the higher, executive level, what would be his approach in such a situation?
He should always see that he doesn't bow down to pressures. That's the only way how you can stop the wrong things or the wrong decisions which is taken or the bypass
So he
or
should have a
the top management.
voice. He
He should
should
have
have a
that voice. He
voice.
should have that guts and he should have that integrity
Great,
to
sir.
stand up and tell the management or whoever it is, say that no, no means no. That is what it is.
Great, sir. Great, great, great quote. Let's go to the next one, sir. Quality is the prescription for the well-being of an organization. I think this is something that we all quality passionate people believe in. So if you could throw some light on this.
It is straightforward. If your organization wants to grow, the only prescription that anybody can give, like a doctor gives to the patient, get well soon by proper diet, etc., etc., is that if you want to say that the company is good, the only prescription is quality. Maintain quality.
So from an organization standpoint, you have used the word well-being, which is primarily used when it comes to humans and things like that. So what are your parameters or how do you look at the well-being of an organization?
If the organization has to survive, it is on quality,
So,
not
but
because
when
of
you
the
when you say
not
prescription
because
for
of the
the
profits.
well-being,
Profit is secondary. First it is quality, then profits are automatic.
okay.
It's a
So you're
byproduct.
saying profit is the byproduct of a organization doing quality work.
Right.
Great, great, sir. Even now I am getting the catchy words by talking to you. Let's go forward, sir. Do not consider it as quality month, but consider monthly quality. This is so nice, sir. Because in November, everyone gets very excited about quality.
Right.
And all celebrations and seminars and functions and awards, everything happens then.
Correct.
But then it fizzles out, and I've seen that. I'm also guilty of that.
Correct.
Uh, I wanted to defend this, sir, but there has to be something on which you celebrate. Like birthdays, you celebrate, anniversary, you celebrate. It doesn't mean you don't love your wife for the rest of the year. You only love her on anniversary, or you only want a long and happy life only on birthdays. Don't you think, sir, that having such kind of a focused effort kind of gives boost up to this function? If you just explain this statement, but also what I asked you.
No, that is okay. Having a quality month in November, celebrating in November, it is okay. But what I mean to say, it is not that you do it only in November. That focus has to be there throughout the year. It is not only every month, every day, every hour. You should have that attitude or the perspective of quality in place.
What you're saying is don't forget about it for the other parts of the year.
Right. But
Got
normally
it.
what is happening is only during the quality month, everybody will be talking about quality. And after that, nobody
True,
talks about that. It will not be as glamorous as November.
true, sir. That I completely agree. And hopefully we will probably have some way, what I believe is that the way things are moving digitally and how people are getting more organized and very, collaborative and communicative in their methods, probably it will become something like that, like how in fitness industry, like people motivate each other. Have you walked like 10,000 steps or some, people keep these targets and they have to do it every day.
Right.
Maybe we will learn from that kind of a social behavior and bring it into quality someday. And that's my mission also, and I'm sure it's your mission also.
Right.
We learn from how people change their habits and other ways of their life. Let's go to the next one, sir, because this will become a long discussion just on that one slide. Quality is an act of man. Not following is an act of God. That's a heavy one, sir. Please.
As you know, quality is your act. You do it properly or you do it improperly, do it right or do it wrong. It's all you are doing. So once you do that, then you start blaming on God, saying that I did something, but something else happened. That is act of God. So it is not that it is act of God. It is you who have created the problems. It is you who have made a mistake. So no point in blaming others or blaming outside once it is done.
So this is basically a sarcastic comment that when you get it right, you take credit, but when something goes wrong, you put it on God.
Right.
That's the way you are? It's like a sarcasm, right?
Right.
Got it, sir. Thanks for explaining. The reason I got little confused on this one is because last year you came out with a very nice booklet where Krishna and that Gita and quality you had kind of made it, and we'll probably do another video on that. But I thought this has got something to do with it, and I really got confused. So I'm glad we clarified it. Let's go to the next one, sir. Okay, you have now given the acronym for quality. Why don't
Right.
you read it out in your own unique way, sir?
What I mean by quality is, as it is written there, quantity undoubtedly is always less important than yield. Finally, it comes to yield. That means it is reading bottoms up. Yield is the foremost point, most important. What is yield? Yield is output by input. You always expect yield to be 100%. That means your output should be equal to input. That happens only if quality is 100%. Otherwise, it will never be 100% or it will not be 100% yield. That is quality.
So, sir, if I extrapolate this statement, and the reason I'm extrapolating is obviously because our mission at digiQC is reduce waste, reduce the risk, reduce the rework. So basically, what you're saying is, it is by doing it right the first time, you're eliminating the the inefficiency. Is it
Correct.
correct, sir?
You are optimizing the process.
You're optimizing the process. Got it, sir. So very nice acronym. Let's go to the next one, sir. You do not see quality, do not feel quality, but experience it. Very straightforward, but would love to hear how you explain it.
Like you mentioned, it is straightforward. Because when you talk anything, when you buy any product, let it be white goods or anything, you experience quality. That means you feel that yes, it is working well, it is texture is good, the feel is good, the reliability is good, everything that you experience. But none of the quality, when none of the aspects are either felt or seen. So it's all hidden factors. But what you really experience is the quality.
Got it. Sir, I had a small story on this. Very recently, maybe in the last 1 month, I had posted on LinkedIn about how we bought a laptop bag online. And and we just looked at the comparison, and there was one bag particularly which was highlighting its quality by showing that their zipper has been checked 5,000 times, their handle has been checked 10,000 times. All those manufacturing parameters were mentioned, and it was very impressive with the way they described. Cost was also very reasonable compared to others, so we just purchased it. Now, after the bag came, I was very happy that okay, I was quality conscious. I selected after looking at all the parameters, this, that, and color was as per my wife's selection, so that was also not a problem. But when we actually wore it, where the straps come on your shoulder, it was little tilted, so it was always giving you little scratching kind of cut on your skin.
Okay.
So afterwards you saw that your skin had little marks on it. So obviously, they had everything right, but they did not kind of figure out how it will feel on somebody's skin. So this statement I can completely understand. So I hope this example was similar to what you were trying to explain.
Right. It should be
So
overall.
yeah, I think I should go back and delete that post of mine because I unnecessarily praised them too much. Let's go to the next one, sir. Training will only make you trained, not brained. That's again consciousness, right, sir? You're trying to tell.
Consciousness.
So, sir, tell
Because
me one thing.
no training will help you to use your brains. That is
So,
not possible to be
but
trained
sir,
or taught.
you are in the business of training. You are in the business of making people quality conscious and quality aware. Isn't this contradictory to what you do? Like, why would you?
No,
No.
we can only guide you, we can only tell you what to do, how it has to be done. Later on, adapting it and doing it right is all up to you. You have to learn by yourself. Maybe you can make mistakes, learn by yourself, and then correct by yourself. We can only guide you. That is what the consultant or any third party can do. You
Do
can take a
you,
horse to the water, to the river, but can't make it drink.
sir, tell me what is, in your words, in your opinion, what is the difference between training and coaching?
Coaching is what the hand holding what you do. The training is okay, I'll tell you something, you follow it. But
So
coaching is
here you have written about training. If we replace this word with coaching, would it make a difference? Would the people will be little more conscious, more involved?
no, not much. It doesn't make much
It
of a
wouldn't make a
difference.
difference.
No, unless it comes from within.
So, sir,
Because
how do we
what I
put
mentioned is that brain means that is your using your brains. That is your common sense.
right?
So you should know what you're doing is right or wrong, what is right, what is wrong, how it has to be done. That using
So
your brains is more important.
so what you feel is a result of your upbringing and what you experience in your early part of your childhood,
Correct.
whether it is from your parents, your neighbors, your friends, or even your teachers, school environment.
But
So
it's what quality means. It has to start from within. It has to start from your household,
that's very
from
deep
your younger
subject.
generations, and
Great,
you'll have
sir.
to start from that.
Let's go forward, sir. These are all deep subjects. Each of them deserve like a very deep discussion. Quality and quality and quantity go hand in hand. Give quality, take quantity. This, I think, is a very manufacturing mindset code. I am not able to understand. If you could please explain, sir.
It is same whether it is for manufacturing or a service industry. Means give quality means give it 100% right. Automatically will get business. You'll get more business from the customer, and also the business will improve because by word of mouth he gets you some other customers.
Okay, so
So
you're
that is quantity.
combining
That is quantity.
your. Okay, got it. So the quantity here is your business growth. It's
It's business growth.
got it, got it. I was connecting it with the yield, sir. So that's why I got a little confused.
It's a business growth.
Thanks for explaining. Let's go to the next one, sir. If you cannot see the process, you cannot foresee the results. Please explain this, sir.
Every process, everything what you do in an industry or any organization has to follow the process, which is set process. It may be, you can call it as SOP or work instruction, you can call it by any name you want. But if you don't follow that, then you cannot expect or foresee any of the results which is forthcoming. So most important is follow the process. Then you can expect the results, proper results, like what you want.
So
Otherwise, don't expect.
So here you are also getting in the kind of, you're hinting that the predictability will increase if you follow your quality processes correctly. Your outcomes are more
Predictable.
predictable. Great, great, sir. Let's go to the next one, sir. If you do not follow quality, if you do not follow quality, quality will follow you. Sir, again, your magical words sometimes are very codified. So if you can explain this one.
If you don't follow quality, quality will haunt you for the rest of your life.
Okay, it's the haunt you kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So
You'll feel sorry that you're not done it forever. You'll be guilty.
yeah. And this is very true in construction also, sir. One of my,
100%.
one of my slides.
You say, want to save a bag of cement or 2 bags of cement, and just do something, then you'll feel bad that you're not done the right job yet.
So, sometimes when I make presentation, my very first slide is like a big crack, in an RCC. And then I write, it's too late if you see it.
Right.
Because you had to do it right when you were doing it, right? The crack is only the thing. So it's haunting you now. Got it, sir. Very nice. Next, please. So that's it. Great, sir.
Yeah.
Let's keep this slide for a minute. I want to appreciate that you took the time out on this holiday today to do this. And I learned a lot. I hope when I put this out in the public domain, all our networks, your network, our network, and then our network's network, all get some, pearls of wisdom out of this conversation. Somewhere they think about it, somewhere their consciousness bends a little bit, and quality becomes part of their being, and I think that's what we all want to have.
It should prick your conscience.
It should prick your conscience. Any message to whoever watches this, sir? Anything that you would like to add beyond what we just discussed?
I think I would like to say that do it right the first time, as is normally told.
Okay, sir.
Then you don't
Thank
require
you.
any of the quality tools.
Thank you, sir, and salute to you.